If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Save up to 14% on coins and get an extra 5% off when you use the code TVM at checkout. Offer ends 1st of January. There are also chances to win free FUT21 coins over at u7buy.com. Link down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new player review. Yesterday I did Hero and Fernando Torres. Today we are doing John Barnes. Not because I think John Barnes is the least desirable of the three, although he probably is. However, I just hadn't finished the review. That's the long and short of it. I'm a Liverpool fan, so obviously I like John Barnes. 4-star, which is a decent start there. High attacking work rate, medium defensive, and just an average body type. Doesn't have a unique body type, although kind of similar, to be fair, in game to what you would imagine his unique body type would be. 88 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. I can tell you he hasn't moved that quickly in a long time, but still. 87 positioning, 88 finishing, 86 shot power with 89 long shots. Scores 1 for me, actually. A very nice finesse shot. His free kicks, I think, should be better, to be honest. Free kicks are 87. I don't know how many of you actually watched John Barnes when he played. His free kicks were unreal. I don't really know what EA look at when they... Because this is the prime, you know? It's not like, oh, well, don't worry, because there are better versions. His free kicks on the base are 83. His free kicks on the mid are 81, which is fair enough because that's the sort of the younger version of John Barnes. Then this one, which is the sort of mid-range, I think, is 87. This is when he was in his prime. That's why it's called a prime. Why are his free kicks not better? Why am I moaning about free kicks? Don't know. 86 short passing. Long passing is not that great at 77. 85 vision. And then his dribbling. I mean, composure, dribbling, and ball control, unreal. 92, 93, 90. Reactions 86, fair enough. Balance 77, yeah, okay, fair enough. And then agility 85. You can't really argue with it. If you watch John Barnes at all, you know, maybe growing up or just going back through YouTube videos or whatever it may be, you can't argue. They've got that spot on, to be fair. And then good physicals, you know, good stamina, decent strength, because he was, you know, quite one of like a stockier type of player. And then 82 aggression with only 72 jumping and 75 heading, which again, I'm not going to complain about. The only thing that I really will complain about, and I've already mentioned it, is the free kicks. He deserves 90 plus free kicks. Not that I had one with him, but just that's what I remember him for. You know, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I always remember his free kicks being unreal. Anyway, had him in a bit of a different team. You would have seen this if you watched the Hero or Fernando Torres review. Having him and David Beckham in the same team together, I don't know why, felt a little bit magical. I was literally raking balls, and you'll see evidence of that in the clips in a second. Literally raking balls from the midfield where David Beckham was playing next to Kappa, all the way out to that wing where Barnes occupied. Of course, in an ideal situation, if this game wasn't so heavily reliant on pace, I would have put Beckham on the right and Barnes on the left. But what I was doing when I had Barnes on the right most of the time, because he's left-footed, I was trying to cut in on that left foot, and then I'd have Beckham in the middle as a centre mid, and I would literally try and play the ball from Beckham to Barnes, and it worked an absolute treat. I tell you what, I was shocked, and I'm going to bring it back round to that sort of. Because I know who he is, and I've watched him growing up, and I know how he plays, and I was trying to do similar things, I think it might come down to, is this the David Beckham pass? Boom. Look at that for a ball. All the way out to John Barnes. Defenders have got no idea what's going on. He's pulled people all over the place, and John Barnes is in, scoops over one, gets in, wait for it, there's Torres, bang. That is a magical goal because of that pass from David Beckham. It just looks good, and that's what I'm talking about. In this game, is David Beckham a good card? I mean, the free one? Not really. Yes, but no, he's not, right? So, what are you talking about? Well, raking balls with David Beckham, and I've talked about this in the Beckham review and in Fernando Torres review. Raking the passes with David Beckham and trying to find those sort of long-range balls over the top to land perfectly where they need to be, that is some of the most fun I've had in this FIFA. It's not something I would do in Champs. It's not something I would necessarily do in Rivals because it might not work and you don't really want to be squandering the chances. But in Friendlies, where the result really doesn't matter, I've been doing it all the time. And it's fun. Every single time it comes off, I'm there like, oh my god, that's insane. Like that with Torres. That's a great little fake shot inside, or outside rather, and he runs around all of them. But that's what he used to do. And I was trying to play with these players as, you know, as if I was watching them on TV, for example. And it's so much more fun to play like that, and that's what I was trying to do with John Barnes. His passing is adequate. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's decent. His runs in behind are actually really good, and his finishing is very, very capable as he misses a point-blank effort there. But no, I mean, you've got to choose your shot type, of course. But I like his long shots. I like his like finesse shots, if you will, from outside the area. The way that he runs through people, uses his strength. He's quite quick, despite the fact that he's 6 foot and has an average body type. You can argue that he's a little bit on the stockier side. Again, a ball over the top from David Beckham to John Barnes. Little bit of, not miscontrol, but just couldn't quite get it under control as well as he maybe should do. And then we were flicking it inside, brings it down, little La Croqueta, and it's a soft penalty, but I'll take it. And then he steps up for the penalty, and it's right in the corner, as you'd imagine. I like these type of icons because they are players that I've watched growing up, and I know, I have a sort of like sentimental value to them almost, right? So I'm going to play with them and enjoy them even if they're not necessarily that good. So I'm going to try and give you some sort of subjective opinion here if I can. I think this is the little finesse shot that he pops in. Just backs away from him. I held R1 a little bit to hold up the ball, and then he just spun it in, and that was a great little finish from him. Really good goal. His awareness here, his positioning, he's in the right place. He arrives late into the area, but he doesn't give it up and just stand there. Manages to drive into the area and get on the end of it. I think it's a card my opponent kind of gave up here when we were in on goal, so I thought I'll just smash it with Torres. And then he was trying to foul me there, but I really like this finish, so I thought I'd just put it in. I wasn't going to put that in, but I thought, you know what, I like the finish so much, there you go, have that for free. So yeah, his passing is decent. It's not great. It's okay, right? His physicals are really nice. I really like that about the card. Ball control and dribbling, very nice. Composure, I liked it a lot. The finishing, for the most part, was very good. And he did feel very quick. And he was, he was strong enough to be able to sort of bulldoze his way through. Is it a card I would rush out to get? No. Is it a card that is probably going to be better than your current left wing? Probably not. However, I think this is going to appeal to a certain number of people. It's not going to appeal to everyone. If you don't know who John Barnes is, or you've never seen him play, you won't care about this card. But if you're like me and you know who he is, you grew up watching him, or you've just seen clips, or maybe you're a Liverpool fan, you want to try and use as many Liverpool icons or icons of clubs that he's played for, as many as you can, then this is definitely a card you should try. I would always recommend it, but because the loans are available through the SBCs, definitely recommend picking up the loan. And using that in friendlies, and maybe just using that all year round rather than trying to use him in rivals and actually paying 500k to get the card. It's good, but it's not worth anywhere near 500,000 coins. There will be one better version coming out in the moments at some point, probably not till August because that's the way EA operate, but I don't think it'll be that much better than what this is. Really, I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. I liked it, but I can more than understand why you wouldn't want to pay 500k for it. Do the loan, play with it in friendlies, and just try and have as much fun as you can doing objectives and just having a little kick about. Really decent, not for everyone. That's where we're going to leave it. If you have enjoyed this player review, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.